fellas. DIY CNC woodworker here with you again. Starting a sign today. It'll be my largest project to date. It's 30 inches wide. That's about as wide as I can get on my board here. By 11 1/4 inches high. It's a sign from our church. It's going to say "Welcome to Southview Baptist Church." And I just started the carving on it. It's just now starting here. And I'm going to let that run for a while. And come back to you here shortly when I got something to show you. So for now, real quick here, I wanted to show you what I've done a little different here. I've done this with some smaller flat. I put another wasteboard underneath my carving here. I don't know where you can see. Here's my carving board. Down here's another 3/4 inch, so I got 1.5 inches here. This is a sacrificial wasteboard, because when I carve this, I've got a big oval outside on that I'm going to carve and cut all the way through. Excuse me. And I didn't want it cutting into this Inventables wasteboard. So I put down a 3/4 inch ply underneath it for a sacrificial board. And when it gets to cutting this oval out, it'll cut all the way through 3/4 inches and cut into this and not into my Inventables wasteboard. So it's just carving away. Let me see if I can pan around here and get on the screen and show you the layout here. And there's the sign I'm carving. You can see it says "Welcome to Southview Baptist Church" and be an oval. It'll be carved in that elongated oval there. So that's what I'm carving, and we'll be back with you later when I got some more of the signs here first, but it wouldn't do me any good. It seems like Windows decided to install some updates on my computer here, and when it did, it shut it down. Consequently, it stopped my carving over here. So what I'm going to do is go back in and start it up and tell it to use the previous 0 and let it recarve. Hopefully it'll recarve in the same area, and once it gets past where it was when it stopped, it'll continue on and my sign won't be messed up. But won't know that until I do it. So with that said, I'll be back shortly. Well, fellas, that didn't work. I told it to use the previous 0, and I don't know what happened, but when it started, it took off and zipped up through that W there and hit the other side and broke my bit. So I'm out of double stick tape, so I've got to go get some more of that. Trip up to the local Wally World. I'll flip it over, carve it on the other side, and when I'm done, I'll run it through my thickness planer to smooth off the other side where it started carving, and no harm done. And I'll try to keep smiling. That's some of the challenges you have in life. You need to overcome them and just keep going. Not much else you can do, is there? For now, the CNC woodworker. We will talk to you again shortly. Well, if you guys are like me, you're lucky to have a wonderful wife. I was getting ready to go down to the local Wally World, and she says, "Well, I think there's tape out in the garage hanging on the wall there." And I go out, and sure enough, there's a big roll of tape hanging on the wall. Not only that, behind it was another big roll of tape. Didn't even know they were there. I tell you what, my brain left me a long time ago. It's a good thing my wife hasn't. Okay, I'm going to retape this board, get it all started, and restart this cut after I change out my broken bit. And we'll be back with you in a little bit. Okay, we're back in business. You can hear the recording again. Just a slight setback. We'll get her done. So they tell me. So I'll be back with you shortly when I got something to show you. Right now it's just started carving. I replaced my bit. Rechecked everything. Reset my zeros. And we're off and running. Okay, I'm back here. I just wanted to show this, if it'll zoom in and show you I've had a lot of people ask me why I went with this clear plastic for my dust shoe. Well, right there, I wanted to see what I'm carving. Now, I've got a lot, as you can see, there's a lot of epoxy smear on it, which doesn't help anything, but overall I can still see what I'm carving, where I'm at, what's happening, and that's why I did that. So I just thought I'd show you that briefly. As you can see, as it carves along. Now, I don't like using this small of a bit, this big of carving, but because of the font that I use, it needs to be this small to get all the corners. So there you are. It is carving along. Okay, I'm back, folks. This thing's been carving for several hours. And I told you I was using that small bit so it would get into the corners of this font. And so far, it's carved the welcome to. Now, it's already starting on the church name, which is over here. That's the first letter, the S, the Southview. So it's taking its time. It's got 45% done, so I've got several more hours for this to go. Yeah, it's late. It's almost midnight. This thing's been running since about 2 o'clock. And it just started carving the oval here. This is a 3/4 inch piece of wood. And I barely have 3/4 inch clearance on this bit, so what I'm going to do tomorrow is change that bit out to an 1/8 inch bit instead of 1/16 inch bit that has a little bit deeper cut on that bit. I have made a copy of this file, and then I went in there and deleted all the text, and what I'll do is change the bit out, re-zero it, and carve this oval part all the way through with the 1/8 inch bit instead of this 1/16 inch bit. So for now, that's it for the evening. I'm surprised it took this long, but in a way I'm not. That 1/16 inch bit is a pretty small bit, and to carve this much and cut in 1/8 of an inch deep, it took some time. Admittedly, it took longer than I thought it would, but here we are. So I will stop this video recording for now and pick up tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. For now, this is a CNC woodworker, and we will talk to you again shortly. Okay guys, here we go. I have changed out to the larger bit, and it seems to be working okay. Let me turn around here a little bit. Let's see if this is going to come in. On the screen here, you can see I went in and I copied the other, I copied the program, taken, deleted all the text and just left the oval here. Then I told it to zero using a previous zero, and it came right in and started carving the right spot. So we'll see what happens. I've got a little bit of a uh-oh here. Find me a pointer. Over here on this edge, you can see that this inner line here, that's where the 1/16 inch bit was carving. You can see the 1/8 inch is carving outside of that. I think I can clean that up when I do my round over. But I started and I told it to use the last zero, home zero, and it did, and it came back over here and started pretty much right on line, and then it went all the way around here and all the way around here, and it only got off when it got over here. Don't know why that is, but it did it. And I came back in to check my progress, and it had stopped. Well, kind of find out my blankety blank Windows computer decided it was a fine time to do an update. So it went out and did an update. Of course, it killed this program. So I had to come back and tell it to start all over again, which I did. And when it did, it started down here, but it started out just a smidge further. Again, I don't think any real harm done. I think I'll be able to clean all this up when I take it out to my router and do my round over on the edge. But when this is done, I'll show you some more stuff that I need to do. I need to tear my system down and do a little bit of a tune-up on it, I think. I'll show you that in a minute. Be back shortly. Finished. Let's get this out of the way. Oops. There's something back here not to you, and I just scratched it up. Oh well, that's what I got sandpaper for. Now, let me get this double-sided tape up. Oh, that's some strong stuff. So much for that. Alright. Clean up a little tape. Okay, here's what I wanted to point out. I don't know if this is going to show up. But you see down in the letterings there's like little grooves. It's like it didn't carve in the same place all the way across. And down in these letters, I can't see them behind the sign here, but anyhow, it's not what I'd call satisfactory. So I don't know if that's a problem with my machine, that I got to go in there and recalibrate and readjust some stuff, which I plan on doing. That's going to be my next thing, is to semi-break this thing down and retighten, readjust, retighten. I seem to have a lot of play in my Z-axis wobble. And I don't know if I can take that out just by retightening those V grooves or not. But we'll see. But this has got to go out to the garage, and it's got to have a little work done on it. But all in all, it doesn't look that bad. We will see what it looks like when I'm done. So I'll pause for now. I'll go out and work on this. And when I've got something better to show you, I'll show you. Hi guys, well, this is the next day, and as you can probably see, I'm recarving this plaque for several reasons. One, with this font, you'll see here, that W, right up the time I put an edge on it here, that W run into it, it's kind of running off. I didn't like that. And I had to go into all of these letters with a little 1/4-inch chisel and chisel out the bottom of that. Again, I don't know if that's because I was using a 1/16" bit, or my machine needs to be calibrated, which I didn't do before I started this. I should have, but I didn't. I needed to check that. And in my haste to finish this, I started it up and didn't think about it till now. Yeah, what can I say? So anyhow, I'm recarving this. I started this about 3:15 our time. I'll figure it's going to take 4+ hours to carve it, so it'll be 7:30 tonight before it gets done. But in the meantime, I changed the font. Back up here, see if you can see that on the screen there. Pull this a little closer, zoom it in. See that on the screen where I went to a block font instead of this cursive type font that I've been using. I like that cursive type font. It really looks nice, but you got to really use a really small bit to carve all of that. Using this block font, I can use my 1/8" bottom end bit, flat bottom bit, and it should give me a better carving. And it should take about half the time, because I've gone from a 1/16" bit to a 1/8" bit. So I've doubled the size of the bit, so it should cut my carving time in half, if it works out that way. So anyhow, I thought I'd let you know what was happening here, and I'll get back with you later when I got more to talk about. Looks like my decision to recarve this was the right one. What a nice looking sign that's turned out to be, compared to the other. All nice and clean. No garbage in it. Unlike this one where there was all kind of garbage in the lettering, and of course the redoing of the welcome on top, making it a little smaller so it'd be well inside the oval. And though I thought I had a problem with my machine, I don't think I did. Well, I see a few little parts in there that've got to be cleaned up, but for the most part that's real nice, so I'm real happy with that. Now it's time to take it out into the shop, sand it, clean it up, run it over the router, clean the edges and bevel the edge and do all the edge treatment I'm going to do to it. And this Sunday, coming Sunday, I'll take it to the church and present that to the pastor and see if they can find a spot to put it. So that's it. Real happy with the outcome this time around. Only thing I can figure difference is that little 1/16 inch bit was maybe the bit itself was moving as it carved in this red oak, this hard oak. I don't know. I'm just guessing right now, but I don't know how else to explain it. But this 1/8 inch bit being double the size, twice as strong or 4 times as strong, didn't give as much as that did, and gave me a much cleaner carving. So I'm real pleased with it. So that's it for now, folks. Sorry for the length of this thing. I'll try to edit it down a little bit, but thanks for sticking with me if you have, and we'll talk to you again soon. This is the CNC woodworker, the DIY CNC woodworker. We'll talk to you again real soon. Have a nice evening.